Hello and welcome back to Let's Play DROD RPG, The Test of Mind. In this part we're going to attempt to tackle the 7th level, but before doing that I have to backtrack a little bit because there was that one's... how do I get there? The hidden room in which I left everything until later because I was worried about Omplitch, and now I've dealt with the Omplitch, I'm going to save here and take a risk and pick up everything. The attack and defense will of course help in any case. Although the attack threshold for rock giants is 500, I'm already past that, and there will not be another one. Also, I have 10,000 Greckles. I'm going to keep an eye on that and buy the next upgrade when I have 25,600. To get there sooner, I'd like to kill the adder from the tail end. Can't kill that one from the tail end. But I would like... I don't know what this is. A Tuffling. A tough counterpart of the weakling, but not very tough. I'm not going to kill any monsters that are not blocking progress. Simply because I want to... How am I doing on the Ormites? So, even if I exchanged for the wooden sword... Oh no! Now I can kill these pirates for no damage. That's helpful. So I'm not going to kill anything that's not blocking progress or guarding gems until I've killed other things that are guarding gems. The Marble Man is hurting a lot. This is hurting very little and standing on a gem, so that's a good target. Yes, they do hurt like goblins. I don't know whether they're weak to the goblin biter. 289, that gets me into a secret, so that's a good thing to do as soon as possible. Remind me, you're a Tuffling. I can take you out. He's not standing on anything, that was just a possible way of bypassing the adder. Night Shield costs 15 yellow keys. It's an improvement of 50 defense. I'm going to take it. In scoring terms, you know, I can just walk all the way back around. I don't have to open that last door. In scoring terms, so is that counted as one of the 15? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, no. So 15 keys is 140. An increase of 50 defense is 150, so it's the same. But that will make it much easier. Marble Man still hurts a lot, but the Ghost now hurts not at all. I was already killing Antigers for free. Arakfangs are now almost free. Here is a Mimic. This pressure plate closes that as soon as it's released. And I want the orb to be hit without this ever being released, but there's a mirror on it, so I don't need to worry about where the mimic goes at all. A bit of an oversight there, Jeff. Ah. Okay. But the pressure plate only closes this, not this. So now that I've hit the orb, I don't mind about this pressure plate at all. So I can bring the mimic all the way back across the room to get the mirror. So the mirrors are an interesting DROD element because unlike crates in things like Sokoban, you can move them with the sword as well as with your body. That creates some... Well, there are lots of interesting ways you can use that in puzzles. What? There are so many things that look kind of like pirates that I can't distinguish them all very easily. So I'm on Ormites. Seep still hurt. In order to kill the adder that many times, I either need a lot more HP or... See, the worm smiter doubles my attack. I think it doubles my attack before subtracting enemy defense, so it's as if I have 1100 attack. I would need 1750 effective attack, and there's just no way I can get that. So I'm just going to need a lot of HP at some point. There is an Ormtlich. I thought we might not be completely done with them. Doesn't seem to be much I can do about it except leave it until after I've killed other things. How are we doing again? Oh, Marble Man down to 387. I've crossed an attack threshold at 550. Next one is 600. Rock Giants do 129. Right, on the Ormites, everything is still hurting. What about with the wooden blade? The pirate and Seep do not hurt. Everything else does, and the adder hurts too much for me to go this way. This is a skeleton key. It can open yellow, green or blue doors. But I just don't need it. So that's just something to take for extra points when I have stats good enough to go for it. So he said that the rock giants are now 129. That means this room is already a possibility. Let's do it. Adder 229. And let's see what's to the north. You are an elite swordsman. Okay, he does a lot of damage. And there is a scripted tunnel in the room. I need to come back there when I have more HP. Now I'm down to 300. This might be a good time to take out that Umplitch, or I could go this way. Let's go this way. Okay, 13 HP. Very good time to take out the Umplitch. Not that one. Not this one either. Where is it? It's there. How do I get there? All right. $15,000 Greckles. I started this episode at 10,000, so... I need to kill that brain to get anywhere in here. And here is the last of our snake types, the red serpent, which does 2,000 damage. A lot more even than the adder. That's with the brain. But the worm smiter is strong against them as well. Okay, I'm blocked here. What does this say? Skip, costs 10 green keys. So that would be if I were coming from the north. Yeah, if I were coming from the north, I'd be able to skip the passage that I've just come down the other way. Okay. Let's get out my wooden sword, then I can kill these seep. And you. This closes that, so I want to kill the adder rather than the antiger. That's another marble man, that hurts a lot. Okay, I have not seen any more Umplitch other than the one I left behind who isn't blocking anything. So this looks like a good point to start collecting HP again. Just in case it's the wrong decision, I'm going to make a save. How much Greckles do we get for the... Whoa, the Iraq Fangs gives 222 Greckles, which is huge. I don't want to mess with this room. I want to find some more Iraq Fangs, because that is... That is a great source of Greckles for not much cost. Another Umplitch, of course there would be. Of course. That opens that, but what opens this? I don't see anything. The Gel Mother. 0 damage at 540 attack. So one thing, I mentioned earlier that the enemies in this game are taken from Tower of the Sorcerer, and sometimes it was a bit haphazard which enemies were changed into which, but several of them are strongly patterned, and this is an example. The Gel Mother is based... the Mud Mother, Tar Mother and Gel Mother are based on Gatekeepers A, B and C. And in the original Tower of the Sorcerer, Gatekeeper C was a bonus boss that only appeared once in a secret level, and you were meant to kill it with a special weapon, the Destructible Bull, which was basically like a bomb. In DROD RPG, because each hold has a different amount of stats you can get, it can quite often be possible to kill Gel Mothers with your sword, sometimes even, as here, for 0 damage. Whichever way I attack the Gel Blob, I'm going to get this situation... Ah, that opens that. I'm going to get this situation where there's a leftover bit of gel that I can't do anything about. Okay, these two are guarding that, no problem. Could this be the boss? Or mini-boss? Well, whichever it is. I think you weren't expecting me to have quite this much defense on arriving at this room, Jeff. I'm going to forget about that one green key and go ahead and pick up health. Here's the secret. Double-brained Antiger, no problem. The hook is basically the equivalent of the Worm Smiter. It is the normal 4th weapon, of which the Worm Smiter is the special variant. So if I had not found the Worm Smiter, that would be well worth getting. But as it is, it's just the same as what I've already got. 3 blue keys, that's a very good reward. And of course the fight also gives me a ton of Greckles. I'm nearly at 20,000. I like killing Arclics from behind. But, oh, you know what? There's a mirror. So we didn't really get to see how this works before, but now you see it. They still did 29. These orbs close these. I suppose that was put in case the player doesn't know how to work the mirror. Golden Scarab, another. That has really low statistics. I can't imagine that ever being a threat to anyone who made it to this room. Is this the only way in here? I don't know. No, it's not, because I've been to the other side of this tunnel. So it may be possible to go all the way around here and avoid using a green key. Yeah, I've got 22 of them. There's lots of health lying around, so I'm not going to have a health problem anymore, even if I lose quite a bit from what I've got now. Getting through here is hard though, and I think there must be a room to the west, because when you have a passage like this ending on a room exit, it's just good form for architecturally speaking, for it to lead to an actual room. So I think there's something to the west if I kill the serpent, which I could already do. And it doesn't lead to a future loss of Greckles because I can't get to the tail in any case. The Tuffling's attack threshold is 450. I'm past that. Greater Pirate, I would need 620. That might actually be doable. I've left some attack available in earlier rooms, and each gem on this level is times 5. For example, this one, I could get that certainly, but alright, 709 damage. It is worth seeing if I can save that. So an adder is 229 when not on all nights at the moment. Marble Man 387. So basically look for adders I can kill for attack, or there's one. I've been in that room. How do I get in there? From there. Sorry, there is going to be a lot of back and forth in this part. I can't use control move because it's a water edge. Definitely worth it because I get the HP straight back. Now I'm in here. I can kill this Marble Man and this adder. But it would be nice to get 600 attack before fighting a Marble Man. That only takes 3 more gems at the moment, so it might even be doable. This one, the Seep, I can kill the Seep easily with the wooden sword. I only need to fight this adder once to get the gem. And I still don't know what's to the south of here. Access to 2 large potions, a green key, and an attack gem. That's worth doing. Oh, he's only a Tuffling. Ironically named, just as the Weakling was ironically named when we first encountered him. I'm going to pick up potions from now on. I'm not going to... Yes, through there is a way I'd like to go. You are a Tuffling, that's fine. I have 600 attack. 6, was that for Mirror Marble Man? Yes, it was. This adder can only be fought from the head. And now I am very close to the next altar boost. Adders give 800 Greckles, so I only need to kill an adder and 1 other monster. Here's the Elite Swordsman again, 1258. That will go down when I have 650 attack. Halt! You will not pass this area. I have been hired to guard the Spooks Wielder. Of course, my salary is meagre. If you can pay me, let's say, 10,000 Greckles, then I will let you pass. No, certainly not. Suit yourself. No, I want the money for the altar. The Elite Swordsman, we said 1,200 damage, and that will go down when I have 650 attack. But I don't think there is enough left on this level. And I will already have got nearly all the attack on previous levels. There's a little bit left, but I'm just going to go for it. There is, after all, more than 1,000 HP. Oh, it's not a scripted tunnel, it just goes nowhere. So the Slayer is a normal DROD RPG enemy, and this one, well, we can already take him. This is another place where it would be very good to have a grappling hook. Here's a secret. It's a brained rattlesnake which does no damage. Fine. And another grappling hook path. What's that square? Oh, that is the normal ending to the hold. I presume that stepping on that Ormite square will activate some kind of ending sequence. I'm not ready to do that yet because I have noticed that I've got enough Greckles for the final altar boost, so that will at last reduce the damage done by adders. I didn't find an altar anywhere in the 7th level, so I'm going back to use the 6th level one. Oh! I found something. Well, that's something. I don't really want any of the HP. I do want this. Some of these would give me back more Greckles than I spent getting to them. Most of them would, in fact. Okay, I'm just going to get all this. I can avoid those 2 Greckle gates with the flippers. So that was nice. And I still have enough to use the altar one last time. So, I could now end the hold. I could go and kill some more things in the 7th level. But what I really want to do is find the grappling hook. So I'm going to end the episode here, and I'm going to look around off camera to see if I can find it, because I'm almost sure now that there is one somewhere in the hold. There is just so much that I could do with a grappling hook. It makes it obvious that there is one somewhere. So I'm going to look for it, and hopefully at the start of the next video I will have found it. See you later.